ye moye yesa obatampe yeso ye risui yamanye ya ye rimui unimwa kawa.
You were two for the other four said it be a yen in Yamia ya dum. So for about be drew into yen chani di jumedino esheso. It will be a time kuchu nefro nearby. So Mamma can ho ne jumedino asase. A warrior ho addition a yen no a juade biano or became on subisha. So from Bachotamica.
Never show one.
You didn't yamia say, Pastor more cover.
Major super now where there.
Pastor Yamia dumpa, you go so ha. To with the major amount, that's the every corner or the Jumano amai.
Thank you. Nyamema ema yenye na yeho akwaba biemu ba Hope for Life Radio baby bia obiano ema wakwaba yejirisa wohoye nyame adomo yanso yehoye nyame wa me yanko wa me yaho den na wabo yeho ban nti enhira enkanodin yehwe yefie yehwe yaware yehwe yenyamesom senebe ya yebetumi atena sena so nyankopon ene yenyame yeda wase ope wa ho den mu na wadom yembie na yenso yetumi akekan ho na yehye mu shrankan yesro ahotie bone fefre yesro na wode mesia sende anase na wakasa ama woma atewone na fe yabra boy mu ni bone wiasma setene yatoto na yaye no de ebehwe no onyam ayen shrama ye Yesu demo amen.
Amen.
Many other for I'm saying comedy ni yedi bebre but I worry no more how to do no. So I may no comedy no a center on kwaya ye faso ani ya ho di nkomo kwaya ye faso ya ho kasa basically na hona ya how no do no ewo enti eno akasa validation invalidation sana mani nyina afa kasa ho ebeka ye oje me so putu me down na asa wo she me nkrane ana me no akasa about filters and so to da nneoma bi hihye ya adwene mu ntino conversation no nuru ba bi akra na watemase me ho anu so na bi ana onte masesa but the fact say wonim so unim me na watemase ntino they opese me yanze me ntwa so because what bi ase and that is also another problem ewo yade no mo na nenti enam say yepese yesua se na ebe ya yebebo yehomoden na yatena se asomdwe mu ntino 4 days kakra wo yenim no ye heard the speaker listener technique me no ba be fa de sua kakra be ma hesene ya menewo efie ni aware yemi onkomodie no yebetumi edi nkonim test am person me ma we ready now take your time and read the entire America and say take your time and read and say it's good you take your time and read, that's all. Proverbs 18 verse 17. Proverbs 18 verse 17. I want you to read over and over again to Guas. And we say we are talking about real life conversation and sometimes yeah, and then you might be every 17 about form no nyina no over to me read it because it's all about communication. Because yantemwa to the na aya sebamaye. Proverbs 18 17 18 17 but 9 18 about down in nyina meka kakra but me focus on here 17. I said the one who states his case first seems right until the other comes and examines him. And so say what an hour for more. The wedding kaka said piano titru or can will soon a mafem or can will soon now or tennisio now or can ubebunebem. Mema nso famu nso no so waka na ogu ahokro no no so wode ne justice ba sa anti bible no by divine inspiration nyame na anim wo say The one who states his case first seems right until the other comes and examines him. 18 Obanyina no kasaba how and the Lord puts an end to quarrels and decides between powerful contenders. And the 18 and 17 afa yasemi ho kakra. Yakasa lot of and a quiet faso pattern to kwana Solomon ka ho asemi. 19 or say a brother offended is more unyielding than a strong city, and quarreling is like the bars of a castle. From the fruits of a man's mouth, his stomach is satisfied. He is satisfied by the yield of his lips. Solomon kasafoma fuhon kasafri womafum kazeni baby okay don't mbese no ehona mekobat. You nipa bre kasa Bible nze kasa free yafum ba kasa de kasa free yadwenem, and just know the difference. But 17, the one who states his case first seems right until the other comes and examines him. Obia conversation obio status work na sem bia kaneno seem right, and sana second person so can we na ya examination. The entire person ye de test we to your home for near din common and say mpembe bre no enkomodie wa aware mu na the problem no eba no or how na aba no nya problems say dey see communicate na say dey see tie ho ase na at the end of the day e besumi asori akọ asomdwe mu na eneje mu. That is where you work problem. Until the person me na wo hye techniques a ye me no ye din komo a ye betumi ye use so na ya te ase. They din kai so how be say enkomodie bi wo ho adehiadie bi wo ho was ye ka ho asema de me kan ne say ento ye bo ase na ye nhwe asem na ye ka ho asem na ye ka ho asem na ka menye ne say wo ka na wo ama solution wo ka wo ama solution the ka problem no explain the problem no ma de wo tie no nso ntimi ntiase na wontimi musa questions for further explanations to bo asema ye nyina ye nte problem na say clearly mbungu so amana nkonko ye say wa me ka no nti wonte no yento ye bo aso na ye nkasa na kwa ye to ye bo ase ekasa enie se enne ye kasa yemi no ye find a conducive place because a conducive place ebi enkomodi ani nye jaso enti me nyina kitchen wudwutwa wuje ne onya adoa no ena wowo ahi ade bi apese ye nka ho asem emwa wudwutwa je ne wudwutwa onya adoa ye nka about trivial issues enyo betumi akasa asre ebetumi dia shi home krane ana say latest information be a obetumi a share. Whenever any of you know are busy no, don't talk about serious matters, please, because they will more anako say what's he saying? I told her audio kram betumi a second crab betumi a chow and answer baby. So do not do that. Whenever you are busy, oh there, oh yeah, you may be, oh type of people be, oh print be. Oh, phone so whatever it is in another conversation about when they were can into my money trivia. And just empire here no I can't was there. Find a place. Sometimes you look at Mufie no say a honey conducive for fine and yes answer park is so baby so but if you know you can still find a place. I am crying in answering mummy no kwa. Sa akonya na mo tena so a mo hunu say space da montem ana say mo we bi a table bi at the center say ye mo bedroom nso a say bed no so na mo tena say space kakra da montem ena mo a space mo na mo kasa. Look at the environment and very well because baby am mo agree say you want to talk, and because you want to talk container you are making room for the conversation to happen. Very important. So conversation start to say happen. The TN say anytime Bia will be Casabiano, let us designate that person as the speaker. To me, if I say I become the speaker, who would TN you become the listener. Use real object to designate the floor. I have the floor, and you can use this pen. With me have a pen na edamontem. Wa we speaker no. For pen no kuta. As long as I could pen no, me and me no, I shouldn't interrupt in any way. Please. Send me could pen no dear, my main stating me case. And I did not say conversations on the year. And it's also fun to go to pen many will be. I walk can as much as on home so cry. Or can it is said the proverb can on. So we also who's the tin first in where the pim dear. And you're back who we are. Why do you was no I was some with den teachers say, oh, was no would dip him. But that is not the point. And state one sem not clearly. Name munaho. Once you have the floor, real object. Bet me I a pen, bet me I a pencil. I bet me so I a paper. I bet me so I a remote, TV remote. Baby item beer. Yeah, the bed Disney to say I have the floor. I am the speaker. Use it. Very important. When you bring common here, because I will say a 2 year boss in the didn't come on. And use it. Point and say you have to use real specific object, because if you do not have the floor, you are the listener. I was said to us, so nyona who cry item na say you have the floor, not the app. You are the listener, and you be tear or interrupt when I would tear. Who speaker no who the was 70 year. 5 item not to. And this a listener no person or no so kasa no so afa say no na aswitch or think kasa be a listener me am take and say my be a speaker na menso me frase aka menso me version of the story. And what I want you to understand, you will share the floor item, you will share it but konye emoso tenti etisa na say a trusted conversation. And yes, okay, yes, men am work on until no idea bosso. There's a 1 hour now in Yanto. There's a 30 minutes now. You are not going to have a meaningful conversation. Conversation, you're born on short, 10 TM. Now you tear who I say yes and say. Where can you go now? The free now, now the free say, now the free say, now the free say, now the free say. Preambles be where was a ucha etubu. Na or told was a question so straight to the point. They say no. Research in you much say. If you ask any listening span no so no. A short te a sorry demo baby oh kasa te say nipa listening span no and quachiri sa. Ope say nipa te was massive between 5 to 10 minutes a far better. Say nipa no to one first 10-5 minutes no kasa or getting it clearly. A bro so konoa afi na enye clear a 20-25 minutes. And said the akana na oyi na dwene free ho. As a be a very good in conversation that you may want to catch him or her attention. There can be ana yemugo. Until yes sermon so the same. Same way, 25 minutes, you know. I sorry not. There can be ano. And this all come here some in kanka. Because there can be an empha as a nipano and get it. See a normal refi. After the speaker speaks or you finish talking, you have to switch the roles, you know, for the conversation to continue. The flow changing must come. I was a floor no changing irregular. We are now to announce so often. Say the meeting can trust. You trust that say, yeah, worry for Ebe se ye kasa di nkomo. Nti we this year obema me kwan ama me nso makasa because my ekum I don't have the floor. Nti me mpese me interrupt. Nti wonso nya say ene de my ekum because ye practicing new technique in tinon so no. Unya anto ho na wuso mu ka because sana pe no ga say me ekum na oka ade no de me dinga ka se bedu baby na asem no ebu faso na ebu faso na ebu faso. That is not what you want to have. The next thing is say you establish this rule about speaker listener holding the floor. No? The next thing is conversation shouldn't be problem solving. Asem you no solutions. When a baby how maybe I'm a baby tete. A dear because I won't pay. A bravo mun be a maya ama was my essay. And as a year never be entertaining ye na I concern amawo. And the ever say you can't some no study city and son ye do problem solving. And in enka then some fa solution my dear upesa me I will say when an hour ye will say ye when an hour ye. Say you bet me have a good conversation there. Don't try to come to solutions. Don't try to do prescriptions. But who say do descriptions. Also, hospital, I am on form. I say a prescription form. Now they call pharmacists, or and I say, and anybody almost send it to various pharmacists. And I know what prescription. Actually, say, and your man we hear on a prescribe on a watch when you was in the and only offering solution. But conversation, what worry the initial conversation again in episode must be descriptive, describe. Or describe how no say the city is affective, so this affective fear ni yesikasem ni abrabo. Na fe wa hand over floor na mame. Na men so manzo makabi kakra you know say the menso mesu hunu until say you better as clearly ni on say the city and they do not come with solutions please. Because you be no inya so mu ana baby akeka kon. You only focus on solving the problem. Abra yenyem hunu parameters and then you are far less likely to really hear what each other thinks about that problem. When you have a solution, we are sorry me no, but that is not the point. I also with TM all of us may have more to say on that. And take this advice. Don't try to solve problems prematurely. Yesterday, now nowadays or solutions just understand that say point I made no sewunya floor no. Now what you say so kakra we be exchange floor no ma the other person na some there. Speak for yourself. Don't mind read. Don't read my mind. Speak for yourself. Talk about your thoughts. Talk about your feelings. Talk about your concerns, not your perceptions of the listener's point of view or motives. And what you say? What you say, my Jimmy? And the our aim at the end, what seems, what you say? Many will be and to offer what you say. No, please. Am I what you say? No, ma'am. Often say, you are reading my mind. You are sharing my motives, which you may be wrong. What you say? Me name answer. What you say? A mass 70 in here. What you say? Sansem we no wunti. Debbie. Speak for yourself and yet the major. To share your thoughts. Say the usi hun your man on a cano and yes, say the message. And to try to use I statements. Try to use I statements from Proverbs, you know. So the wedding can say no baby, you know what dibem. And they try to use I statements. I says me jene say, me hun say, me tiase say necessary. and talk about your own point of view and feelings, use I statements. Please, send you be avoid and talk hunu ni nneɛma bi ɛmfa na ma no nkɔnkɔ yɛ sɛ because mpɛn bebree no saa na tie wɔ anipa asetena mu. Now it takes proper education for people to get to know this. So mpɛn bebree woni nipa bebree kasa they think say oh yeah principled. That's why two principle is so bad. Tina nipa no ompɛ sɛ obɛsua adeɛ. And sometimes when people feel sɛ wakɔ school onim deɛ ɔyɛ na ɔtoto papa so saa ɛma no yɛ ahomte sɛ use I statements. Ɛnyɛ sɛ wotwe sɛ wonim nyansa, wotwe sɛ wona wowɔ akwanya sɛ woyɛ saa de wei ɛno nti ɛna woyɛ yɛ sɛ wotwe sɛ wasɛ wo say na woyɛ no saa nneɛma no gyae ɛmmoa conversation amfa nkom enti obu afu a na woyɛ upset because obu afu wodwene sɛ ɛyɛ me ɛna I think say you don't care about me saa na sɛ woyɛ no I think nyame me hu no na ɛnyɛ sɛ me hu no sɛ wodwene sɛ daabi ɛnwene ma me ɛwɔ kwan biara so because nyɛ saa na me nso medwene at this moment deɛ menwene saa nti yɛne saa wokasa ma wo ho no nti no don't go on and on and on and on and on and on so kasa yɛ bebree mfomso nso mpɛmu da saa nneɛma no nti wohunu obi a ɔyɛ clever na intelligent bebree ma bebree no di nkɔmɔ abasa ɔyɛ ya no asa bebu agu so yes sɛ wɔkasa bebree sɛ bɛba bebu agu so because wobɛhu sɛ na afei no ɔgye a statement bi a womeki yɛ problematic no no nso wɔbɛuse so na wɔde asa aba nti wobɛtena sɛ kyerɛ sɛ menam di fa hɔ nti wosu asɛm no mu nkɔ so boroboro so saa boroboro so a wobɛwie ase na waa wo nsɛm no na ɛno na abɛyɛ problem na problem paa no yɛde ɛto nkyɛn nka problem paa no a woka no nka asɛm wɔ mu a wɔsɛ yɛhwɛ nanso nneɛma a waboroboro so no nti no sɛ no deɛ yɛgya problem no to hɔ yɛbɛ focus on wo and you don't go on and on and on and on nipa bebree nti aseɛ ɛma wo kasa nyɛ bebree saa to bo ase no wokyerɛ mu na wode asi the nti a meka saa no sɛ you will have plenty of opportunity to say all you need to say because wobɛsa agye abaa no atake charge na watoa wasɛm so nti mfa no sɛ manya gye deɛ menka wie na meka wie a mawie sɛ wowɔ nipa a n'attitude nso te saa ama asomdwe ma meka wie a mawie nti obi wɔ hɔ a ɔfrɛ fon so a ka wie ka na sɛm yɛ no akate as a sign say we show disrespect but wo complexes bebree na dead in one who need confidence, 2 who low self-esteem papa, and 3 what your problem when why junior media make kasana me chaso stop it I'm fine on concotana warrium media mamenka media na menko chaso what kind of life is that? What can we say? Maybe what kind of life is that? They say no. Yen chaso go fine. Sit down. For to tenase. Now so tea or no so dear. Now one also interrogate you. And none of the assume jeba. Ye mo be pray no. If ye nen komodie ne yana yade hauba. Adwene mu nso yesu ye ne nim nyansa ne nim de ye na ye cause problem ne mess be pray ofie. Na tete amanfo. You need to help the listener to listen actively. So, it's very important, say, you keep what you say in manageable pieces. Manageable pieces. And I come huri bebre won komodie mo nso no mfa nkom. To bo ase relax. Na mananye manageable. Ya ware mu nkomodie. Ya dache ne ya hyehyɛ. Ti manage no come in pieces ebeboa. enye wakoma ehuru na team fife na wo nhome cranes so so you are in a habit so they are saying no so mu wonwie ya wontwa so de me kan kyerɛ sɛ also say sua technique na bi em sɛ obehunu sɛ de wode besi ha na nipa no ka wi a ono de ode ba no behu sɛ ebesa aboa ma won nsɛm no wa clarify na ode bi asi so ono nso wi a na ayɛ ne saa enti remember say if you have the floor, it protects you from interruption. To just take your time. You can afford to pause. Nasto krawa bar unchenjina. Enti buase na kasa. You can afford to pause to be sure your partner understands you. Enti nyemereka. Wari mu nkomodie bebre no ye mereka ma. Ebe wie no na ye toto twede. The enemy person me chat to because number one, and say if you are now holding the floor and you are talking, so stop and let the listener paraphrase. And until I was a way manageable sizes. Senebeya or not tea was ye. Now so we name say what tea say because sometimes you know I say oh man tenesa. A change bibia and you would pursue ya no akajan the matter dear me kai what timasi or see and I was okay catch them send them as a can send our city a bebo no so I'm a what you and the more paraphrase it after saying a bit stop and allow the listener to paraphrase what you just said. Very important. If we say so paraphrasing and you're quite accurate, then you should politely and gently restate what you meant. Sama want to say be. It is not a test. It is a means of getting along and understand each other. Say, a bit to me, my own hunu say, what as possible as he or she can. And sana what to us. Mind you, a young commodity. And say, yen said, yes, it didn't come away a worry more. A behaye. Now, our baby suffer because of uncommodity techniques, young because ebe kakra no be hu se we no kura nkutawa se won fa item bi nkuta mu mienu a mo practice one or two a afi no ya build resilience, patience. I can listen to you also betumi akasa and a conversation ye hunu se ye be any manageable pieces and be kakra no nkuta hwe kura conversation was still flow politely and smoothly. I am going to get giddy. Mamenka be chasu, efesia, and yet polite, and more our incomodium. But say, son on a wahodia, and now we need to learn this technique to get ourselves going. As a number why maybe if we were near the answer the answer. Edinya, I thought I know say. Baby, you say you're doing any baby answer in tin. I didn't edi in your we don't want to unlearn it. At the bravo way, say a Bible warrior and our tears, say, and ye woo, and edge of mamma, what horns are there, and yet try as much as possible to begin to learn. Say, never ya wait me, I'll call him. There is a way you may be no more. Maybe you are free at it anyhow more. In the long run, obenya yare, obenya how when na. But when you learn how to make even fun out of most serious conversations, a boama moshe fie no managina. And once again, Proverbs 18 or Sako can be say. Until so will be examine or taught no. We deepen. or wasn't be because on wedding can cassa. But wedding can cassa and just a woody bem. I just say will be pensing won't seem no. Na sign a few commodity, Bible no penisa, so cassa we are moving pensing mo. I am fair year and 2 year. I mean, shroud, wanting any moon shroud, now more me. Bra yes, she shift no. One a gina, na shin young coupon in crown yam. Energy was so yet I was it. Yes, and say, oh boy, yang, so subanso no sasso. O my osunim dear, any answer. Boninti intimintina senia esse. Intimin nincomo senia set. Intimin for watching antennas. Bonnet high a higher warrior, higher fear, higher some jay. A jania 12. A woman in the Oma Cheneno. A boy and a West Sea. Na ye fie and to tie and commodie mono, sa worry for it. Me as shany ye, at the atati a man so. Na ye polite, na ye wise. Na yet me I entertain each other's thoughts and feelings. Na ye responding or quan purpose or the assume jebeba. Shall ye fear na, our Arabia face difficulties, especially in terms of communication. Yes, we demo, yes, Rena, one my Yahoo Brasia, a bit to me, the Ameki amends. Now the need changes, ya, I showed him crown yam. Shower Arabia, woman, shower Arabia, and I'm quasso. Na yen cambum, a yenity and some more. Yet was so what you, yes, when now we are Jinkopa Christ yesterday. Amen.
Amen. Amen. So for your in shall be brave.
Amen.
And of course, on Becca, when your mission, Simunia brain, and you be seeing the enumerate said the Via Mecano, a duty of your new so for share. No ye secret to say trade, and say, Uti owns a practical. But me for Queen and I'm in chair at the four Mokai, the Chichu Minia by Eva, Ketiku, Rebecca, Tori, okay, Aliyah Cooper, Cecilia, Isaka, Musa, Munina, and your mission, Simunia bre, Ebeka nation. Kakra near the fixit ya worry, and you say, Yina, you be insure. Also for Yamisha Bibri, and no bre, and near the share with your mind. Missing Yamia Duma, now what you send it, you best I know wish ya, Yamisha.
Bye bye.
You are the first of the kind, Yagasa yourself for somewhere, Adjei, Boadi, and your tending cano, with your software cow, Konanka, Unuida, or the addition of your pressica, and the bray. Na yina insha nyamisha so nya brebe kan na what you say you be signing this year no the another secrets so abre nyamisha bebre
so brebre di machi so me sana cheme pan ni wa unkawa yeyo akora ko nyami di mani wa pan so kusa ebia kwan so brebre di machi so min sana cheme kwan unimwa unkawa yeyo Adjei.